I swear, it's another great night for Pyro. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world? As you already know, it is Jordan T. Complication, the ace of New Japan Pro Gaming, the one and only true ace of worldwide gaming everywhere, and we are back here in Universe Mode, live from Monday Night Raw, here live in the great Worcestershire, I don't know, what is that, Montana? Alright, we'll say that's Montana. As you guys see, we are live for Monday Night Raw, and I can't stand this town of Montana, seriously. But nevertheless, whether we're in Montana or we're in sunny California, we're going to keep going with the action here tonight. As to kick off this episode of Raw, we are going to be blessed with the prize fighter.
Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
The prize fighter, Kevin Owens, set to compete here tonight in a grudge match against an old rival that he knows pretty well. Last week on Raw, Kevin Owens competed in the six-pack challenge to find our new World Heavyweight Champion, the face of Raw. And although Kevin Owens made it to the last three, he came up unsuccessful in a losing effort. And if my memory serves me correct, he was eliminated by his opponent tonight. And Owens felt the world title in his possession, but ultimately we crowned our World Heavyweight Champion in the visionary, the revolutionary Seth Rollins. And now Kevin Owens looks to get a measure of revenge on his opponent here tonight, the man who eliminated him. It's an old rival that he knows so well. They had multiple battles in NXT. This is the man that took the NXT title from around the waist of Kevin Owens, and he was the first ever Universal Champion. And now he is the leader of the Judgment Day. And of course, he doesn't walk alone. So there's Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at
honestly, you can't find anybody better. I know many people may not be big fans of Finn Balor right now, but at the end of the day, you can't deny the accolades this man has. He was the first ever Universal Champion, two-time NXT Champion, former United States and Intercontinental Champion. He won the Dusty Cup with former tag team partner Samoa Joe. And now, leading the Judgment Day down to the ring, his reign of terror, as he likes to say, has just begun. Dominic and Damian Priest, as a tag team, have been quite dominant over the last couple of weeks. As I was saying, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio, they have been dominant as a tag team, as a unit, over these last couple weeks, scoring some noticeable victories over teams like Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander of the Hurt Business. And now Finn Balor, who also competed in the six-pack challenge last week to crown the world champion, was one of the first three eliminated. And honestly, I expected Finn Balor to win the whole thing with how he was playing it. I really did. I expected Balor to win. And now Kevin Owens looking to get a measure of revenge on the Prince. And remember, when you're fighting Finn Balor, you're not just fighting him, but you're fighting the whole Judgment Day. And remember, Kevin Owens knows Finn Balor incredibly well. These two first met in NXT, and Finn Balor was the one who took the NXT title from around the waist of Kevin Owens. And Owens has not forgotten how Finn Balor eliminated him from the six-pack challenge last week. And you gotta feel like Finn believes he's on top of the world. He came so close to winning the world title, but unfortunately it just wasn't in the calling cards for the Prince. And now he finds himself here against his old rival, kicking off this episode of Monday Night Raw. And Balor out of the corner with a drop kick. Ladies and gentlemen, the Judgment Day have been on a roll here in Universe Mode. Last week, Rhea Ripley won the opportunity to challenge Bianca Belair for the Undisputed Women's Championship at Extreme Rules by defeating the man Becky Lynch. And I will say it was an upset, to say the least, to see Rhea Ripley defeat Becky Lynch and Balor. And now Balor with a huge elbow off the apron. And there's Dominic. You got to keep an eye on him, ref. And now Finn Balor just bringing the onslaught to Kevin Owens, throwing him right into the barricade. And there's Damian Priest. Ref, keep an eye on him. Because the Judgment Day, they are known to rely on some heinous and cheap tactics to get a win, but they don't care. Now Owens back up to his feet, has eyes on Damian Priest, but Kevin, you don't want to focus on one. You don't want to focus on the ones on the outside. And now Finn Balor now just coming back here with a double stomp and a huge kick. But like I was saying, the Judgment Day have been on a roll. Rhea Ripley will challenge for the Undisputed Women's title at Extreme Rules. Current champion is Bianca Belair, so that's going to be one great match. Damian and Dominic have been gaining a lot of momentum as a tag team, and Damian Priest said he does want to still challenge for the United States title somewhere down the line. And Finn Balor still has his sights on the World Heavyweight title, which is around the waist of Seth Rollins. And Finn Balor has been in firm control of this whole match. And now Balor with the reverse DDT. Into a cover on Owens, hook of the leg. Is this enough to eliminate the beat the prize fighter? No, it's not. And Finn Balor just being absolutely relentless. And this is that darker side of the Prince that we were all talking about ever since he joined the Judgment Day. And now Owens trying to fight back. This is about the resilience of Kevin Owens that he's so known for. And Balor now able to get out of that neck breaker. That would have been catastrophic damage for Kevin Owens. And Balor now with another drop kick. And now, wait a minute, Kevin Owens, he's in the drop zone. You do not want to be there when Finn Balor's at the top for the coup de grace. He got him. Hooks the leg. No, he didn't get him. Wow, I am shocked. I thought that was it. And now, Balor with another huge move. Kevin Owens, this is not looking good for him. And what could Balor possibly be looking for now? Oh, no. The 1916 Brainbuster. That's got to be it. Cover. He got him.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
Whether he did it for himself or for the Judgment Day, Finn Balor comes out victorious here tonight. And if I want to bet a lot of my money, I would say that the Judgment Day are going to have a lot of things in the palm of their hand. Imagine Rhea Ripley wins at Extreme Rules and becomes the Undisputed Women's Champion. Imagine Damian wins the U.S. title and Balor wins the world title. All three could be holding championships simultaneously. This could be a dark age for WWE, but it could be the true uprising for the Judgment Day. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the action hot. Really? Keep it all.
One fall. And is for the WWE United States Championship.
As you guys heard correctly, up next we are having a United States title open challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Wow, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias.
I love this guy's music. This man is great with guitar, honestly.
And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
What's that question?
Who wants to walk with Elias?
I do.
Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for...
Walk with Elias.
I said WWE stands for...
Walk with Elias.
Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. But I see so many stupid people, I want to punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. But I see so many stupid people, I want to punch them in the face.
Oh, wait a minute. Elias was in the middle of the song, but he just got cut off by the U.S. champion. And speaking of the United States champion, this is the man Elias has to beat tonight. He was the protege of Vince McMahon, but now look at him. Still in his mid-20s, making money, making gold, making history. And I know people are going to give me a lot of hate, same thing with Austin Theory, but honestly, I feel like Theory could very much be the next John Cena or Roman Reigns of this company if he's given the chance. I truly do, because let's face it, Theory's young, a prospect, great physique. His mic skills may not be just there yet, but he's got potential. His moveset is great. And honestly, the way WWE's booking him right now as the U.S. champion, I like it. And we hear the sound of Montana.
Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias. And introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, Austin Theory.
As you heard the announcer, who unfortunately makes more than I do, Austin Theory is the United States Champion, defending it here tonight against Elias. And honestly, if I can be honest and break away from professionalism for 1 minute, there was a time when I really thought that Elias wouldn't really make it into this year's game. I mean, I know we had Ezekiel, his apparent younger brother, but at the same time, I really didn't think that Elias would be making it. I knew Ezekiel wasn't going to make it in the game, but when I heard that Elias was still in the game, I was like, please let that Elias intro still be in there. And lo and behold, it was. But now Elias coming back here after getting hit in the corner, drops Theory with a big DDT. And tonight is going to be a jam-packed night as we build our way up to the first pay-per-view of the channel's Extreme Rules, where we will be seeing all the history be made. We will see who will become the WWE Undisputed Champion. We will see who will become the Undisputed Women's Champion, the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. It all goes down at Extreme Rules. Do not miss it. It will not be live streamed. It will possibly be split up into two different parts, into two separate videos. So please be sure to check it out. And it means a lot that you guys are supporting the channel. On the first episode of Monday Night Raw, we reached almost 300 viewers. Let's try to keep it going. Let's try to keep the same energy here on this episode of Raw, as now Austin Theory getting the hell out of Dodge as Elias giving chase to the U.S. champion. And this is the mind games of Theory. Even though he's young, you wouldn't expect him to be using things like this, but he picked up very well. And Theory with a huge drop kick just pushed Elias right into the ropes. Now a huge German suplex takes Elias off his feet. And so far, it looks like Theory could be on his way to retaining the United States Championship if he hits Elias with a huge gut-wrench powerbomb. Don't waste time, Theory. Now into a cover with not even a 1 count on Elias. And this newfound aggression from Theory, this is something that I'm very much appreciative. Because when I said Theory really could be the future of the WWE, I really did mean it. But let's face it, the kid has a lot of potential. He's still young. Yes, he still has a lot to learn. He still has to find that one moment that's going to make him into a bona fide star. But honestly, so far on his resume, he's been doing great. 2-time U.S. champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank winner, and he's already competed at WrestleMania. I think not once, but twice. So yeah, I do think Austin Theory could go a long way. He just needs that one bit of momentum, but the patella brainbuster. Like I was saying though, I do think Theory can go all day here in the WWE. I think he has a lot of potential. It's just that he needs to find that one moment, maybe that one rival that's gonna push him to the edge, that's gonna make him into the star that he's destined to be. Who could it be? I have no idea. It could be anybody. It could be a former world champion. It could be an up call from NXT. Oh, and later in the show, I do have an announcement for those of you who are fans of the NXT episodes. But back to this matchup. Theory baits Elias back into the ring. Elias comes back. And remember, Elias cannot win the U.S. title through countout or disqualification. Now Theory back onto the assault. This is a side of Theory that I like to see. And now Theory sizing up Elias. Come through the rope with a slingshot drop kick. Right on the money, but Elias too close to the damn ropes. Pulls him away from the rope, center of the ring, still doesn't hook the leg. These are the veteran or rookie mistakes, I should say, that Austin Theory makes. Like, not hooking the leg after a pinfall, like, that's a rookie mistake. Every veteran knows that. And now Theory trying to stay on Elias, and now look at this, Theory. The crowd not really behind him. Theory, stop taunting. You have a U.S. title match on the line. And now, wait a minute. Elias has Theory up as he rolls the dice. Cover on Theory to become the new U.S. champion? No. That's the mistake Austin Theory made. He got too cocky. He got too confident. And now he may be he's not going to make that mistake again. But this time he hits the patella brainbuster. And Elias still able to fight. And now stalking Elias. Austin Theory could be looking to end this matchup, and now has him up for the TKO, the ATL, whatever you want to call it. Theory's not done yet. Oh no, we've seen this before. A-Town down. Cover on Elias. He got him.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion,
Theory once again retains the U.S. We saw a great showing from Theory, but at the same time take nothing away from Elias. It looked like he had Theory right there, but it looks like Theory picked up on some tips from Vince McMahon. But with that said, we got to keep going with all the hot action that we have here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here again at ringside. I hope you guys have been staying tuned and enjoying all the action that we have here, because now we transfer into the women's division. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Duchess of the Judgment Day, the former Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, who has accomplished so much in her time here in the WWE. Still at a very young and noticeable age, she still has a lot to do, a lot to show. Currently, the female management of the Judgment Day has had a quite rather interesting infatuation with Dominic Mysterio, to say the least. But nevertheless, that you can't deny the success that she's had over the last couple of years. She's the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, and won the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. And now she once again has a chance to make history, as she will challenge Bianca Belair at Extreme Rules one-on-one for the undisputed Women's Championship. But tonight, it is not about singles competition, because right tonight, Rhea has some backup. And that backup comes in the form of the current Women's Tag Team Champions. On the left is Io Sky. On the right, Dakota Kai, along with Bayley, who is not able to make it here tonight for some reason, make up Damage Control. And tonight, this is our semi-main event. This will be a 6-women tag match. As up next, Rhea Ripley will team with, as you see, Damage Control to take on Alexa Bliss, Auska, and the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. So much is still yet to happen in this universe mode. We are going to be going a full year with how Raw, SmackDown, and NXT go. And a lot of people have been commenting on my Instagram saying, why don't you do an Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era here on Universe Mode? I'll cut y'all a deal. After the full year of Universe Mode, after this Universe Mode's WrestleMania, we will be doing either an Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era here on the channel. I will give you guys the option. There will be a poll going up on my Instagram and on here on YouTube to see which one you guys want to see more. And whichever one has the most votes, that is the Universe Mode that will go up on the channel for another full Universe Mode styled year. If you guys want it to go on longer, then try to get one video to at least 300 views and 100 likes. And now back to this Universe Mode, back to a little bit of reality. Here comes former Raw Women's Champion and Tag Team Champion Auska. Auska, who has stayed away from the world title picture for quite some time now, but she told me backstage that she does want to be in the Women's Championship picture again. She wants to be the woman of Raw. Well, that could all come to a head after Extreme Rules. As it's already said, as you guys know, the Undisputed Women's Champion will be crowned. And for those of you who are new viewers, remember, I say Undisputed Women's Champion because currently we have all the women here on Raw. All the tag teams are on SmackDown. I got the idea from one of my homeboys and another great creator on YouTube, Planet Productions. I will leave his link down in the description below if you want to check him out. He does some great content. But I got the influence from him. We have all the women here on Raw. All the tag teams are on SmackDown. So Undisputed, yes, that means exactly what it means. We will find one women's champion to be the face of Raw on the women's division. And the same thing goes for the tag teams over on SmackDown. We will be finding Undisputed Tag Team Champions at Extreme Rules. As we know, the Undisputed Women's title match, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Now all we gotta find out is who is going to challenge the Usos at Extreme Rules to fight for the undisputed tag titles. And after pulling some strings and talking with some backstage creative at Extreme Rules for the undisputed tag titles, it will be a TLC match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. You do not want to miss it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the EST of WWE and the current WWE Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. I ain't gonna lie, I type like them shades. I like those. Bianca Belair, who we can't deny has been absolutely dominant, arguably Woman of the Year for the women's division on Raw. She has taken on all comers. She's defeated Becky Lynch. She's defeated Bayley. She's defeated Rhea Ripley on one occasion. Everyone who stepped up to the EST has fallen at her feet. I think the biggest question now is who's going to be the one to really dethrone Bianca Belair? Who's going to be the one to take the title off her? Could it be Rhea Ripley in 3 weeks at Extreme Rules? You never know. Oh, but speaking of, Rhea Ripley starting things off with Auska. And a stiff super kick caught Auska right on the jaw. And Rhea Ripley representing the Judgment Day already on the onslaught. And you got to feel this is a direct message to Bianca Belair. And look at the power of Rhea. And let's not forget, 2 years ago, Rhea Ripley was the one who took the Raw Women's title off the shoulder of Auska. And it was at the grandest stage of them all. It can't get no bigger than that, honestly. And now Rhea looks to continue her success, continue her path of dominance in honor of the Judgment Day. But we can't deny Damian Priest, who has still been eyeballing the U.S. title, which we just saw got defended against by Austin Theory, and Finn Balor setting his sights on the World Heavyweight title, which is currently around the waist of Seth Rollins. And now Auska into a cover on Rhea, but only a 1. And I'm not going to lie, I am a fan of the Judgment Day, but I can only imagine the idea of all members of the Judgment Day holding gold. And now Rhea Ripley tags in one half of Damage Control, Dakota Kai, and in comes Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss now on the receiving end of that lethal combination by Dakota Kai. Well, let's not forget, Alexa and Auska have been formed quite the alliance ever since Damage Control won the tag titles, and now Dakota with a huge roundhouse to the chest. Now into a cover goes Dakota Kai, only a count of 1. But at the same time, as I was saying, Alexa Bliss and Auska aren't the only ones that have been a great cohesive unit as of late here in the women's tag division. There's also been Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi ever since Aaliyah got injured. And we can't forget about the inspiration, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I know many people may have forgotten about them, but honestly, I still think the inspiration has a chance. Dakota Kai trying to keep up the momentum that she has for her and her team. But Alexa able to come back now, duck that huge right hook, and now ducks under. Oh, Edge-O-Matic paying homage to the Rated R superstar. And you got to feel that hit Rhea a little bit hard. And a nice combination there by Alexa Bliss. But wait a minute, look, her feet are on the ropes. Did nobody see that? And it said it was a rope break. And now Rhea and Auska are the ones going at it now. Now Io Sky gonna turn her attention to Auska. Gonna try to help out her tag partner. What a combination. And Dakota Kai has completely isolated Alexa Bliss from her tag team partner and from the Raw Women's Champion. And that was a strong combination. Cover on Alexa Bliss. Count of 2. Didn't get her right yet. And I can still hear the action going on outside as Auska and Io Sky are still going at it. Oh wait, now Bianca Belair's getting into it. I had no idea that was going on. And now look at this. All chaos is just completely broken down here. Now Bianca Belair is getting some of her opponent for Extreme Rules. Like, thank God we were able to get things back under control, because I do not want to have this semi-main event thrown out the way it almost did. And now Rhea, and looking for that prison submission, or whatever she calls that, but Alexa able to come out of it. And Alexa face plant into Rhea Ripley into a cover, only a count of 1. Remember, all these ladies need as much offense and momentum as they can going into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Bianca Belair wants to prove that she's still the dominant woman of Raw. Rhea Ripley wants to try to take that privilege and title from her. So a lot of these women gotta have their head on a swivel. And ladies and gentlemen, also, there will be a huge announcement on the next episode of NXT. We will be making history come that episode of NXT 2.0. Please do not miss it, because it is something that nobody is going to want to miss. Also, after a controversial ending to what we all thought was going to be another reign of terror by the Tribal Chief on SmackDown, we are going to hear from the American Nightmare, Cody, who defeated the Tribal Chief in the main event of SmackDown on the last episode of Universe Mode. So be sure to tune in, because you do not want to miss what the American Nightmare is going to have to say to the man that he defeated and to all the superstars on SmackDown. And back to this action. This has been great so far. Our women are showing why they are in the major league. And Bianca Belair now turns Rhea around, and look at the power of the EST. And I can only wonder what Bianca Belair has in store for Rhea Ripley after that combination into a cover, but only a count of 2. Now Bianca trying to stay on top of her opponent. And now Bianca tags in Auska. And now the former Raw Women's Champion going to try to give chase to Rhea Ripley. Tags in Dakota Kai yet again. And to be honest, I don't think Io Shirai... Oh, I said Io Shirai. I'm going to get fired for that. But I don't think Io Sky has gotten into this match at all. I mean, we've seen Dakota in this match. We obviously saw Rhea in this match just now. But Io has not gotten in this match yet. And now Dakota into another fisherman suplex into the bridge, but no, did not want to keep the cover. And now Io Sky, the second half of Damage Control, coming back in. And honestly, this is a dream match that I've wanted to see. Call me, say what you will, but Io Shirai, look, I said it again, what is wrong with me? Io Sky, Io freaking Sky. I honestly feel like her and Auska would have quite the dream match. And I'm not just saying that for any reasons for what y'all are thinking, so get that mind out of your head. But now, Io Sky to the top rope with Auska up high. We all know how comfortable Io is up there. With the Spanish Fly! Everybody is right. So far, this is awesome. Io Sky into a cover on Auska. Not enough. And now Io dragging Auska back to her corner. And I think I know what Io Sky is looking for. Over the top moonsault. Couldn't find it. And now Auska. Oh, wait a minute. Auska goes over into the Auska lock. Auska was into the Auska lock, but right there, there's Dakota Kai, able to play guard. And now Dakota Kai turns her attention to Alexa Bliss. again. Rhea Ripley now. Oh, Rhea taking out Auska. And now Auska is just alone with 2/3 of her opponent. And now Rhea, I see it in her eyes. I can see what she's looking for. Bianca Belair's taken now. Alexa Bliss is about to get taken now. Courtesy of Io Sky. And Rhea Ripley into the Riptide. Count of 2. And she got her.
Here are your winners, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, and Dakota Khan.
Rhea Ripley along with Damage Control victorious here tonight. And could this be the site of Extreme Rules for Rhea Ripley with a win over Bianca Belair and the new Undisputed Women's Champion? You never know. You really never know what's going to happen here in Universe Mode. But now, we all know what it's time for. Main event time! As you guys heard me say earlier, it is main event time. Time to cap off this episode of Raw. But it's not going to disappoint because look who's coming out for us. Bro. Give it up for the original bro. And it's great to see Riddle here on Raw. And the world showing their love, chanting along. And shoutouts to the real Matt Riddle, who earlier today went to rehab. Excuse me. As I was saying, Matt Riddle, the real Riddle, went over to rehab after failing a drug test that was asked for by the WWE, and he personally sent himself to rehab. But Riddle, I hope he gets clean. I hope he's back in time for the Royal Rumble, because I love seeing Riddle in the ring. I love seeing what he can do. And he's got quite the challenge and opportunity here tonight in the main event. Because he's going up against... That answered it for me. As we all know, he is the visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is the world heavyweight champion, Seth freakin Rollins. And he has come here tonight to Monday Night Rollins. So all of Riddle's expenses, he's come to burn it down. The man who won the six-pack challenge last week to have his name engraved on the plate right there on that big, beautiful gold belt. And honestly, I gotta say, I love the World Heavyweight title more than the Universal title. It just feels like a real championship. It holds prestige. It holds history. It holds so much behind it. And I pray that WWE bring back the big gold belt. But before I say anything else, one more time. Burn it down! I love that. And Seth Rollins, who's now, I believe, what, a 5-time world champion? And it's apparent who Montana is rooting for here tonight. And now Rollins immediately out of the gate trying to get something going on Riddle. But Riddle now into the Fisherman's Buster. Takes down the world champion. And Riddle did compete last week, I believe, against Jinder Mahal in a winning effort. No, he competed against The Miz. My fault. But Riddle last week came up in a winning effort against The Miz. Seth Rollins won the world title from the six-pack challenge. And look at this. Seth Rollins immediately out of the gates, trying to mount some offense into a suicide dive. Pushed Riddle right into the barricade. And already Rollins starting off hot. And already Riddle trying to get under the skin of Seth Rollins, and it's going to do that, just that. And you all hear it right there. Seth got fooled. I swear I love the audio and the voice chants in this game. I love it. And now Riddle onto the World Heavyweight Champion. Gut wrench into a suplex, maintains the wrist lock. Floats over in the hips, and a second one to follow it up. Imagine what it would mean for Riddle to defeat the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Riddle, oh! Rollins landed right on his neck. Right there on the outside, that's gonna hurt. And oh! Rollins fights back with the forearm. Sorry about that update. I have some applications updating here. I should have taken care of that earlier before the recording. But now Rollins back onto the assault, gonna target the arm of Riddle. And now Seth, ooh, a stiff forearm. And now Riddle trapped in a submission hold applied by Seth Rollins into the camel clutch, but Rollins not able to keep Riddle down for long. And we can't forget about the history that Riddle and Rollins both have with one another. They competed in the fight pit. They brawled at Cardiff, Wales. These guys, I would love to see them fight forever. I really would. And now Riddle, I believe that's the third gut wrench suplex, brings him back up for a fourth one. And Riddle has the upper hand on the world champion. The question is, can he maintain it? Maybe not, because here comes Seth Rollins. And oh, targeting the knee. That's a nice up. That is smart by Rollins. That's smart, Seth. Focus on the feet of Riddle. Focus on the legs. Ingenuity, y'all. This is all what Rollins is all about. Ingenuity at its finest. And now Rollins just stomping a mud hole in the Riddle. And now Riddle sized up in the corner for the hesitation drop kick, but able to get out of it. Now Riddle into the Kimura. As it applied, and Rollins fight out of it. That's a lot of pressure on the arm. And many people know what that feels like. This is the MMA background of Riddle that he is so known for. Could possibly break the arm of the world champion, but no, not enough. And ooh! Stiff bicycle knee. And now to the top rope for the floating bro. Cover on Rollins to pin the World Heavyweight Champion. No, not enough. And now Riddle, as we all saw there, was looking for that roundhouse, but Rollins reverses into the pedigree. Away from the rope, hook the leg, shoulders are down, but Riddle gets the shoulder up. What a back and forth contest by both of these athletes. And now Rollins with a nice hesitation drop kick. Goes to the top rope on Matt Riddle. What's he gonna look for? Oh, the Phoenix splash right there on the spine. Goes back up top yet again. And finds the frog splash. Classic Seth. And the cover on Riddle, but still the original bro gets the shoulder up and still fights on. And Rollins now doing anything he can to get Riddle off his feet. And remember, it's not like these two are fighting for the first time. These two know each other so well. As you saw right there. And now Rollins with a huge forearm yet again. Now Riddle could be in some serious straits right now. This is where Seth is most comfortable at the top rope. Gonna look for a Hurricane Rana, but Riddle reverses at the last minute and hits a floating senton. Come on, Riddle. This is what you're all about, bro. And now Riddle with a huge forearm into a drop kick takes down the world champion. And come on, Riddle, this is what you need. Come on, bro. Yes, look at that. That's the MMA fury of Riddle. That's what I like to see. And now, a standing wrestling takedown. That is smart. That's amateur smarts right there by Riddle. And now bring Seth back in the ring. What could Riddle have in store for the world champion? And now Riddle gonna possibly look for the bro mission. He's got it locked in. The bro mission. The bro mission. Seth could be finished. Seth could be done. He could pass out or tap out right here. Is Rollins gonna tap? No, he's able to fight. And now, another knee from Riddle. Into a big cover on the World Heavyweight Champion, count of 2. No! Rollins stays alive. The World Champion's got something to prove, but at the same time, so does Riddle. And you saw Riddle there look for the flying forearm, landed quite badly on the front of his face. And now Rollins with a kick to the midsection. With the stomp! And it looks like Rollins is going to finish it now. Oh, wait a minute. He's not done yet. No. Come on, Seth. Not a second one. Oh, second stomp. But Riddle, what? Riddle just came back practically out of nowhere. And Riddle, Bro Derek on the World Heavyweight Champion. Riddle beat the World Champ. Matt Riddle just defeated the World Heavyweight Champion. What an upset. And it looks like we could be having another world title match for Extreme Rules. Let's try to make it happen, Hunter. Let's make it happen. I would love to see these two go at it again. But with that said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. This was a great episode of Raw. Be sure to tell your friends, family members, anybody who's in love with WWE as much as you are and I am. Tell them to come here for the best content. I will see you guys for NXT. With that said, goodbye. Mwah. And Kenny Omega, please do not sue me or copyright this video. Good damn night.
If only I could turn back time.